So if I had to hit the reset button and earn £3,000 or $3,000 as fast as possible with copywriting, this is how I would do it. And I'm going to outline the steps in this video. So I say £3,000 or $3,000 because that seems to be a number that I feel people would be comfortable reaching if they were looking to move away from, say, a 9-to-5 job, or they want to start a new career or a new side hustle doing something else. So first off, just a little bit about myself. I've done copywriting for like 10 years. I've worked with some really, really successful clients. I have become a fairly highly paid copywriter, and I want to now share my knowledge on helping beginners getting started, whether they want to start a side hustle or turn copywriting into their full-time gig and just work online, have more fulfillment, freedom, flexibility, that sort of stuff. So I've got some notes on the screen, so you will see me looking down at my screen every now and again, but I'm going to walk you through the steps to reaching that number, and adjust this number to however you see comfortable. So first things first, we want to have a base understanding of what copywriting is. There are videos on this channel about that, so please go and check those out. But at the core of it, copywriting is all about making someone take an action, getting somebody to do something, selling somebody on an idea of something. That is what copywriting is, and it's all based on communication and human psychology. You don't have to be a good writer to be a good copywriter. You obviously know that because you're watching this video. But once we understand the basics of copywriting, we have a good foundation of what copywriting is, we can dive into starting to look for clients and building out our personal brand as a copywriter. That's what I did. So first things first, we want to loosely, I say loosely, decide on a niche, right? I'm kind of against this whole idea of settling on a niche, because with copywriting, once you understand how to write good copy, you can apply it to any industry or any niche. You don't have to just stick to one industry. You can take what you know about finance, like copywriting from finance, taking it to e-commerce, email marketing, sales pages, landing pages, blog posts, sports, fitness, literally everything. So I would personally take a look first at who you want to write for. Don't just say what you want to write for everyone, because that almost seems like you are going to be targeting nobody. For example, I used to focus all my time, and I used to basically be an email copywriter. And that's what I would focus on if I was looking to make £3,000 as fast as possible with copywriting. I just think email is such a great platform, and it's one of the most read forms of media that people still open and read every single day. It's a really great way to help people generate more money, and people are always reading emails. They're always in your inbox. Just look at your own daily actions, right? So I personally would be focusing on one of three categories, or maybe all three: e-commerce, email marketing, online courses, online education, and potentially finance. Finance would be my last option, even though it can be very lucrative, just because I don't have as much knowledge in that, so I don't feel as confident. But like I said before, you can apply your skill set of copywriting to literally any niche. So just pick something. Don't spend too much time on this. Just pick something. It's not going to be set in stone, but it will give you some guiding, like a guide and a road to follow to start with. So then you want to set yourself up with an online presence. Now, I don't care what anyone says. You need some sort of online presence with this. When you are going to start looking for clients and you're going to do cold outreach, you're going to be going out to businesses and brands and people looking for customers. The first thing that they're going to do is to see that you have an online presence, okay? So for me now, in the modern day, your CV is kind of irrelevant. The CV that you used to write, the resume, is bullshit. It's out the window. Your new CV is who you are on social media and what you put out on social media. So you need some sort of presence, right? So whether you share your knowledge, expertise, and things on LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever, people are going to search for you. So if you send out a DM to a potential business owner and they see your name, your business name, whatever, they're going to straight away Google you or try and do a little bit of research on you to make sure you are legit. And to tell you how true this is, just go and look at your own habits when you get an email from someone you don't really know that has something intriguing or has you kind of interested in an email. You probably will click on their link in their email, you'll go and check out their website to make sure that they are legit. So for me, having a social media presence nowadays is your resume, and it is critical to making this work. Now, you don't have to have tons and tons of followers or things like that, but you have to be posting on social media or a platform or your own website or a blog to show that you have expertise and you can do the service, the thing that you are offering. Otherwise, it's not going to come across as like trustworthy, because people are looking for trust. They want to know that, okay, this person can deliver what they're promising. When you work with businesses, they aren't bothered in most cases if you have a guarantee or not or anything like that, because they don't want the hassle of having to refund and things like that. They want to know, okay, can I trust this person? Can they deliver what they're promising? That's the main thing. And without social proof to start with, because you're probably not going to have any social proof as a beginner, social proof is your knowledge that you're sharing online of what you can do. That's kind of how I see it, until you start getting case studies and testimonials from the people you have worked with, and you've got real tangible results to show people, like, look, I've helped this person do this and achieve this result. It's there if you want it. If you don't, totally cool, but it's there. That is kind of like your trust and your case studies. So you have a presence on social media. You go and get a domain, buy yourname.com, whatever. Get a professional email address. That's going to make you stand out in someone's email inbox instead of at gmail.com email. That's a big thing as well. And also, you want to get yourself a simple one-page website. Build one. You can build on card.com, caard.com, or card.com, whatever. I'll put it in the description below. It's $20 for the whole year to create maybe 10 or 20 landing pages, maybe even more, which is ridiculously cheap. And you can build one of these pages in like a matter of hours. Well worth the investment. And on that page, you want to basically tell people a little about who you are, and more importantly, you want to tell people what you are offering them. So this brings me on to our next point, which is our offer creation. So we're going to be packaging up what we're offering into a package, ironically. And what we're not going to be doing is we're not going to be reaching out to these companies and saying, hey, do you want me to do your email marketing for you? Do you want help with email marketing? What we're going to be doing is we're going to be reaching out to these people with a unique no-brainer offer that basically says, hey, do you want me to help you increase your bottom line by 10%? Do you want me to help you increase your business's revenue by this much per month, £10,000 a month? Do you want me to help you increase your sales by this much a month, whatever? Something that is tangible, something that is real. You don't want to be targeting and asking people, do you want me to help you with your email marketing? Do you want me to help you increase your open rates with your potential customers? Yes, people do want that, but if you go down the rabbit hole of asking why people want something, so if you ask a potential customer, hey, do you want an email marketer? And then they say, so what? And then you're like, well, so that you can get higher open rates in your emails. And they're like, so what? So then people click through to your website more. Okay, then so what? And then, so they buy more stuff, and then so what? Because it'll increase your company's revenue. Yes, now I'm interested. So why don't you just say that at the front? You want to come up with an offer that targets and focuses that end outcome, not the fact that you are an email copywriter or you can help this company with email marketing, because that is not what people are waking up in the morning looking for. They're not waking up in the morning thinking, oh God, I need to get a copywriter. They're like thinking, actually, shit, I need to find ways to increase my bottom line. I need to find ways of making 10% more revenue or profit this month. These are sorts of things people are looking for. And this is what you need to craft your offer around. And I will do videos on this channel of how to create a no-brainer offer. So it's like a productized service that you offer clients. So the next point on my list here is your outreach. So in the beginning, we're not going to be doing any paid advertising, because let's just say you don't have any money. You're going to be doing a time investment, and you're going to be doing direct outreach. So direct outreach is where you're going out to customers and you're bringing them back to you. Inbound, or like the paid advertising, is where you're putting money into advertising, it's doing this all for you, and then people will contact you. That's the kind of inbound. We're doing outbound, emailing to get potential customers. And you can do this through email and social media. Now, my preferred method of doing this would be through Instagram. If I was, say, looking at working with e-commerce brands, I would start the conversation on Instagram, and then I would take them from Instagram over to email. And what I'm going to do is I am probably going to put a link in the description below where you can grab access to more copywriting tips. And I think I might put in my email direct message script, so you can grab that and you know exactly what to say when you're reaching out to potential customers. But I would start a conversation on Instagram, and when you're doing that, you're not sending massive chunks of text. You're literally trying to open a conversation or find the right person to speak to. Okay, so you're basically telling the company, hey, do you mind if I share a cool idea with you I had for increasing your bottom line or whatever? Who's the best person to speak to? Could you point me in the right direction? Super low investment for the other person, but you want to get them to respond. And then you transition from there to email, which is where the conversation would start. And you can start talking about the offer that you have for them in terms of your email offer. Pricing. So how do we price an offer? Okay, so this is how many different ways do you want to skin a cat kind of answer a question. Because if you're looking to make £3,000 a month, then you could just get one client paying you £3,000. That would be the simplest, easiest way to do it. You could get 2 clients paying you £1,500 a month. You get 3 clients paying you £1,000 a month. You could get 6 clients paying you £500 a month. Now, what I would say to this is, your money dials, if you're watching this, may be set at different thermostats or temperatures, if that makes sense. So, charging £3,000 a month as a beginner copywriter, you may feel that's quite uncomfortable for you to start. And that's where I was when I started. If it is the case for you, notch it down a little bit and look and ask yourself the question, okay, what do I have to package into my offer that makes selling 3 clients at £1,000 a month? How do I make a no-brainer offer out of that? Now, this could be a number of emails per week for the entire month. So it could be, let's just say £1,500 for 2 emails every single week, for example. That's just an idea of a package. It could be more, it could be less. But there are many different ways you can go with this, and I think I will do a video on pricing and offer creation. But those are different ways to think about it. I would go straight for the kill and just make a 3K offer. So this could be the emails. I could then also do all sorts of other different things around email marketing and email copywriting. But I also value myself a lot higher than I used to when I first started. So me charging 3K a month for a client is not that difficult. But I know when I first started, it was because I feel, Christ, I'm a beginner. I don't know if I can charge that much. I don't have that much expertise. You have all sorts of these limiting beliefs, and you almost need the confidence to build that money thermostat up so you can charge more and be comfortable with it. Because confidence is key in this. If you're charging 3K a month to a client and you're not coming across as confident, the client isn't going to have confidence in you or your offer. Whereas if you're completely confident that you can deliver, then the sale is going to be way easier. So when it comes to pricing, start where you feel comfortable. Don't try and charge like £100 a month, £200 a month, because I guarantee you'll end up attracting the wrong types of people who are just going to be an absolute nightmare to work with. Trust me. The people who pay the more are the least hassle, and you essentially have to have less to deal with. Dealing with one client who's paying you 3K a month versus dealing with 10 clients paying you £300 a month, nightmare. Trust me, do not go there. So yeah, once you start getting results as well, you need to look for feedback. You need client feedback. You need social proof. If you get results from a client, or when you get results, should I say, ask for testimonials, ask for case studies, ask for feedback. This is all your goal should be as a copywriter starting out. Focusing on delivering and getting feedback, testimonials, because your testimonials will then give you more social proof, boost your trust, increase your own confidence. So then when you're going out and getting more clients, the sales cycle is going to be way easier, shorter, and with way less friction. Because you have proof of like, look, here's how I helped this person do this. Here's how I helped all these other people do this. The offer's there if you want it. And the sale becomes almost done for you. There's no selling done. All you then have to focus on is getting people to see your offer and all these testimonials. And that's the whole point of your one-page landing page that we built earlier on. You just keep adding the testimonials and social proof to that. That's how I would think about it, getting your first 3K a month ASAP. You then just keep going out, looking for more clients, and then maybe in the future you can look to scale things with paid advertising and things like that, and you can grow way, way faster. But in the start, that is how I would focus on things. I hope that's been useful. There will be a link below where you can join my email list, where I send out more weekly tips on copywriting and getting started as a beginner and getting clients and all that fun stuff and making money with copywriting online. Hope it's useful. Drop any questions you've got below and I will get back to you.